Hello everyone, I'm Helix. Of course, is Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble, released less than 2 months ago? It does not feel like less than 2 months, it feels like I've been playing this game for a while. I'm here with a good friend of mine.
Hi, I'm Deadline. I'm an IL specialist for Monkey Ball, and I will be commentating Helix World Tour today.
Thank you, Speeddogs, for having me, for having a really cool monkey block. You love to see it. So we had an outfit bid war, and I was told that the idol costume won, which is excellent because I actually had to put this one together mostly myself. The other outfits are like full body pieces, but this one I like cobbled together through just a bunch of other options, so that's cool. I will briefly show off the other ones just because we have a little bit of time because I'm going to go way underestimate. This is the kimono outfit, scientist, this is just the one that I use normally, cactus, and clown. So those are the ones that y'all could have donated for, but you chose the idol outfit, so we're going to go ahead, select that, lock that in. We must play as Baby. The characters have different stats in this game, and Baby is the best for speedruns. We'll get into that during the run. But I think with that said, we can go ahead and just get into it. I'm already set for time attack. I'm over World Tour, so we'll go ahead and on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you. So, you know, if you're familiar with Monkey Ball, you kind of know the gist of it. Get the monkey and the ball to the goal at the end of the stage. But something you're going to see immediately is that they put a dash into this game. So if you see that that meter over in the bottom right-hand corner of my screen, that is my spin dash, and how full it is correlated to how much my spin dash is charged. So most often you're going to see me fully charge that, or at least get close to fully charging it, and then just let go.
Yeah, most of the movement in this game is just designed around the spin dash.
It is
you're using it constantly.
Absolutely central to this run. Most stages can be done without it, but not all like this one.
Oh, I love seeing this one.
This one also is the first stage in which the spin dash cooldown comes into play. I have to wait for that gauge in the bottom right hand corner to basically go back to empty before I can charge another spin dash. Usually not too impactful, but it can be sometimes. This is where we need 2 spin dashes in quick succession. We go for a relatively difficult skip here, and nailed it. Alright.
Woo! Nice.
I bounced off the right wall there to get some height so I could clip off the upper edge of the wall right in front of me to skip over like half the stage. That is quite difficult, and yet surprisingly reliable. We are quickly making our way through World 1. There's only a couple stages left in it. We should probably start talking about why the heck am I playing as Baby? As I mentioned earlier, characters have different stats in this game, and Baby has a very good top speed, but perhaps even more importantly, the highest friction stat in the game, which means he accelerates and decelerates faster than any other character. Also check out the skip to close out World 1.
See it? Wow, that was a clean World 1.
That was a really good World 1.
Yeah, Baby's stat spread is just insane, especially compared to the other characters. Extremely fast, really precise movement. Pretty much like anything any other character could have going for them, Baby just like outclasses them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Baby's weakness, if you could call it that, is his spin dash, which is still like average. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I use a banana cue there to tell me when to release the spin dash, because for some reason, if you release it right after the 5th banana, it's faster than if you had released it anywhere else. I don't know, weird level geometry is what I'll chalk that up to. But anyway, yeah, his spin dash is like average, which is still pretty good. Oh, thanks, game. This stage likes to throw me all over the place. This is a maze that you can just kind of spin dash over, but often the collision does not play to my favor.
Love Wonder Maze.
The thing about spin dashes is they don't set your speed, they actually add to your current speed. So Baby's high speed stat and high acceleration do him a lot of favors there, because it sort of inadvertently makes his spin dash faster as well.
Yeah, because by the time you fully charge it up, you're already basically going at top speed on the ground.
Yeah. The other, I guess, weakness, if you call it that, is the high deceleration. It actually really helps in some scenarios, because it allows him to stop on a dime and not fall off in situations where most other characters would. However, it also means that he will decelerate to his base ground speed, essentially, very quickly. So because of that, whenever I'm spin dashing, you'll see me almost always use it at the edge of a ramp, so I can get some airtime right after I spin dash. And that's just to avoid that friction slowing me back down. So that's pretty much the base mechanics, how the spin dash works, why I'm using Baby. There are other characters that are, I'm not going to say viable for world record, because they might not be, but they are at least viable for some very good times in World Tour. Such as Val. Shout out to Val.
Ooh, we love Val.
A slower character, but with an incredibly strong spin dash. Ooh,
yeah.
Okay. Bungled grandfather clock here. It's okay, that happens. I'm going for kind of a weird skip. This is one of the more awkward strats in the run, where I'm trying to bounce off this little ledge here and then land right there to skip a couple cycles.
Beautiful.
This saves, I think, roughly 6 seconds overall.
That jump is really scary.
It is, extremely. Moving into World 3, this is where things begin to pick up, and this is also where switches are introduced. You press them, things happen. That's what happens. Yeah.
Typically how they work.
Their collision is more reliable than in Monkey Ball 2, if you're familiar with that game, but still a little bit unpredictable at times. There's a stage coming up, I think it's either 3-5 or 3-6, where I will very heavily rely on specific collision from the switches, so I'll point that out when it comes up, just in a couple stages here.
Yeah.
Here are conveyors. These are not too relevant for the run. We saw them a little bit in World 2 as well. There's only a couple stages where they're really used, at least in World Tour. There is World Tour EX, which is an additional set of 10 levels in this game that I really haven't routed much yet. I should look into that soon. Can I take this all the way to the goal? Yes, I can. I have to pay attention to what bounce I get there, because if I get a weird bounce, I have to slow down. Here's that stage I was talking about. Bounce off this, land here. Okay. What happened there was I think I hit too close to center on that switch, and so I bounced too high. Oh, this is awkward, but I can take it to the goal. Okay.
Wow. Nice
not
save.
how that was supposed to happen. I got a very strange edge flip there that popped me up, but I was able to save it. This level introduces wormholes. Also, not super relevant in World Tour, except for this one stage. I'm going to pause very briefly here, because they accidentally added a bug in the most recent patch where when you go through a wormhole, it will essentially swerve you either left or right, so I just paused there to react to that quickly.
Yeah, that's completely fair.
This is timed with in-game time, so pauses don't lose time, which is maybe a little bit controversial. Should be fine to just hold up here. Actually, yeah, no, I realized a little bit too late that if I'm gonna get a weird bounce there and it's gonna send me over the, I don't know what is going on with the timing of this strat. I have not been able to get it down lately. Ever since I came back from my 2-week break, I have not been able to get this strat down. And it's funny,
in general,
it's just hold up and release a spin dash at a specific time. It's so simple. Oh, come on!
Oh my god.
Welcome to the goalposts in this game. If you're familiar with, there we go. If you're familiar with the original Monkey Ball games, you might remember, memories of smacking the goalpost or the party ball and just kind of exploding. That does happen in this game. It's less common, but you can hit the goalpost and just get destroyed, so.
Honestly, it's debatable whether or not making the goal bigger actually helps, because more often than not, you're going, usually twice as fast as you are in, SMB1 or SMB2.
Yeah, and that's mostly through the spin dash. It's remarkable, because SMB1 and 2 are already very fast-paced games.
Yeah. No, just goes to show how fast this game is, it's, actually exhilarating.
No kidding. Okay. Moving on to World 4, this is the least consistent world in the game. There are a handful of strats in this world that are quite difficult to make work every time, but I'll do my best. This stage, however, is a good example of how spin dashes and dash panels sort of add together their speed, because I can spin dash into that dash panel and have enough speed to just launch myself up that ramp and all the way over to the goal.
I never get tired of that strat. It always looks so cool.
It's so cool. No way I just first tried straw, we're so bad.
You got the straw? Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. That's the least, like the single least consistent stage in this run, and I just first tried it. Oh, okay. Bungled it. I am going for a strat here that I would probably normally not go for, but it just looks really cool. I can use the level decoration sort of against itself here, and bounce off the post, like for this gate. There we go. Just gonna go that way. That saves, like, a second. Definitely not worth dying to, like, 3 times, but that's okay.
It looks cool.
It does look cool. We're here to have fun and show off the game rather than get a PB this time, so.
Yeah.
This stage is also kind of inconsistent. I'm supposed to hit 4 switches to make those walls go down, but I can also just do that and jump over all of them. First round, that is huge. That takes a long time to back up if you miss it.
Oh yeah.
These balls are like physics objects here. They don't really come into play too much during the run. Baby's weight is like the lowest in the game, so he gets knocked around quite a bit by them, but I've played this game enough where I can avoid them pretty easily.
Yeah. It's kind of funny that those obstacles are like the only instance in like the single player where the weight comes into play.
I'm expecting a clip up from that bounce, and I just totally didn't get it, so I'm gonna fall off and try that again.
Oh dear.
At least I landed on, like, still the topmost ring. I mean, it could have been worse.
Yeah, that could have gone a lot worse.
Yet another inconsistent strat. Yeah, okay. You spin dash at that, bounce off, and just kind of hope that I get enough height and distance to, make it over. I hate hitting that. I hate hitting that. I hit, like, the inside edge of that middle circle there, and it popped me up, and I wasn't able to slow down enough to land before the goal. So we're not out of here just yet.
Yeah.
Luckily, this is the last, like, very difficult thing in World 4. This should be good.
So the reason, like, strats like that are possible with Baby, because, like, on the ground, Baby isn't, like, technically the fastest character in the game, and it's because Baby actually has the best bounce stat in the game, which isn't even listed in the in-game stats at all. You actually have to dig into the game files to figure that out, but basically everyone has a rest stat that determines how much bounce they get from colliding with surfaces, and Baby is tied with Yen Yen for the highest.
Yeah, the fact that it's called restitution is so funny to me.
It took us a long time to figure out what it like actually meant.
Yeah, restitution means bounce. So, yeah, I didn't even mention that when we were talking about Baby. Highest bounce stat in the game, which is usually helpful. Sometimes not, but usually is.
Yeah. It's usually an ILs when it becomes an inconvenience, but most of the time it gives Baby access to a lot of really good, like, ledge clip strats.
Like this one. Okay, never mind.
Oh.
I'm trying to get a clip off of here and just bounce as high up. That's pretty good. As high up on the ground as I can. That's the, like, best reasonable scenario. It is possible to skip all the way to the goal, but you need to get, like, another clip, basically, and it is ridiculously hard.
Yeah, it's yucky.
Yeah, pretty much IL only. This is World 5, and it has the best stage in the game.
Oh,
easily just the best stage in the game. You'll know it when we get to it. I'm gonna go for the full skip here. It is more consistent than one would expect. Excellent.
Oh, lovely.
That's the kind of strat that would never consistently work in Monkey Ball 2, just due to how inconsistent collision can be in that game.
Yeah, absolutely not.
For those who don't know, I run the original Monkey Ball games as well. So I find it fun to sort of point at the little physics differences between this game and Banana Mania and the originals.
It's really cool that this game does have like some things it does better than the originals, though.
Yeah. Here we go, best stage in the game, Manhole.
Yes!
Yeah, Manhole. Yeah.
Hope you're ready for this lovely 20 seconds here.
What a stage. This is awesome. It's the best day of my life. Every time I get to
Personally,
play this stage, it's a good day.
I want to personally shake the hand of the person who decided the stage was a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so we have to literally just push that disc into the hole. That's it. Also, that mechanic is never brought up again.
Wild.
You do that once, so that's it. It's very funny.
Yeah.
At least it's like a free stage. Like very little risk of dying or anything.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mid-run breather. Ooh, nice job.
Nailed that strat. I love that strat. Getting into World 6, this is the most boring world in the game. I'm just going to be upfront about it. They had like excellent level design almost entirely up to this point, and then in World 6 they just like forgot. Not that there are cool levels in World 6, like Long Half-Life is really cool, but then you get levels like this one, which is just waiting for cycles, and it's like, okay, well... So I'm gonna do a bit of a cycle skip here, but in the meantime, you've got the rest of this level, CCNeverender, if you want to say anything.
Well, you know, nobody has donated just yet since the last time I read donations, but it would be a great time if anyone has any donations they would like to offer for Save the Children.
It really is a
We're
great time.
hoping, yeah, we're hoping to hit our $50,000 milestone this marathon, and any dollar you can put towards that is super helpful. And if you think $1 doesn't do anything for Save the Children, spoilers, it does. It can provide 4 kids with treatment against pneumonia, which is one of the top 5 killers of kids under 5. So, major big deal for just $1.
That is, yeah, that is quite important.
Yeah, it's a really good
props,
cause.
by the way.
Cool. See it?
First try.
Clean.
I spin dash off that top platform, land in a very specific spot that sort of guides me into the last turn very nicely. And so here is another, like, 40-second auto-scroller. So I'm going to take this time to tell you that, yeah, you should donate. There'll be more time in World 9 to read some donations, and I would love to hear some donations from y'all during then, so definitely get them in, support Save the Children.
Should we, if they tell a good joke that makes you laugh, do they get bonus points?
Yeah, you get internet cookies for that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, seriously, there's nothing to do here. We are coming up on the end of it. I can do a tiny little skip at the end here to launch myself over the final portion. But yeah, no, they you just have to sit there.
Oh, we actually did get one that I can throw in real quick here.
Oh, that was
We
good.
got a $25 donation from Chongo that says shoutouts to Long Half Pipe Skip.
Let's go on half-time skip. Let's go.
Let's go, Chongo.
Alright. This stage, I
Chongo.
found a skip for like 2 days ago that I'm gonna go for a couple times. Okay, missed it there. It's a really particular setup that has a lot of variables, so it's never going to be 100% consistent, but I'm trying to get an edge clip off of that platform I keep just barely grazing to get higher up in this stage. Okay, I'll take that. That skips 2 cycles.
Ooh. Love it.
I think I'm still saving a couple seconds. If I had played the stage normally, even accounting for those deaths. Because those deaths were like 6 seconds each, roughly. And that saves about 14, so I think I'm still saving like 2 seconds. So that's cool.
It just goes to show how, like, slow these stages are in the world.
Yeah, World 6. It exists. It simply is.
This world is like, it's literally just like our designated donation world.
Yes, and it probably always will be. There, like, is a possible skip on that 40-second auto-scroller I was talking about, but it's incredibly inconsistent. Like, you're never hitting that in a run. Good luck.
Yeah. And you probably wouldn't be using the one character who it's, like, designed for anyways.
Yeah, exactly. Last long waiting stage. This is the last stage of World 6. Most of this is moving, you just have to wait for that one cycle there. We're going in the goal pretty soon here. We're escaping World 6. I saw someone say that they like the aesthetics of World 6. I do agree with that. The background is cool. It's very pretty looking.
Oh yeah, I love the background.
I remember liking
my
the
favorites.
music. Like, it's a good world, I just don't like the stages in it, mostly.
Mm-hmm.
But now, after we have dealt with World 6, we are presented with the best part of the game, World 7 through 10. The entire rest of the run from here on out is excellent stage design, extremely fun to play. So I'm always happy whenever I get past World 6, because 1, I get to stop playing World 6, and 2, I get to play the best 4 worlds in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, World 6 kind of gives you like a bad impression of where the latter half of the game is headed, but then you get into World 7 and it's just like insane, the spike in quality.
I love the like sweets aesthetic going on here.
Oh my god, yeah, it's so cute.
It's very good. Oh
Hey,
no, okay.
Speaking of sickeningly cute, I got a donation I can try to read.
Oh boy.
Okay.
All right, bear with me. This is not a thing I normally do, but we have a $50 donation from Idle Baby Chan, and it says, buckle in, God is dead. God remains dead, and we have killed him. How shall we employ ourselves, murderers of my murderers? What was host mightiest of our that the world has owed to bold as death of our knives? Who will wipe blood off us? What? That's the whole
Wow.
thing.
Wow.
Yeah? I don't know how to react to that.
Okay, baby.
I like that that was like very intentionally in baby voice. That was very good.
Yeah.
I tried, okay?
Yeah, you did a good job.
No, you did an outstanding job. Wow.
I gave you everything I could. But that $50 went towards the Beyond Burger for our protein choice for our burger. It also went towards getting the Swankies. Thank you, whomever Idol Baby Chan is, for that experience.
Yes. Oh, wow. Any other character
Ooh.
dies there.
Yeah. Shouts to...
That was definitely a baby friction moment.
Yeah.
The fact that he can stop so quickly absolutely saved my butt.
It does come into play in another stage very later on in the run, like right near the end.
Yeah.
You're gonna see it there.
This is the last stage of World 7. World 8, coming up next, is personally my favorite world in the run.
Mm.
I just think it has the most fun stages to speedrun. I'm not going to say the best stages in the game, but I think they're the most fun to speedrun at least.
Yeah.
And I found a couple of strats in this world. This one I'm going to try to go for, that is difficult. Well, yeah, I lined that up really poorly and I just slammed into with that little nub there and it completely ruined me. Okay, that's fine. We can just do the original strat there. Cool.
Nice.
This stage is mostly a hold-up setup. I just need to adjust a little bit at the end. Throw in some neutral inputs. There we go. Nice, reliable way to get through that stage very quickly. If you do anything else there, it becomes incredibly unpredictable. Unless you play it slow, but why would I ever do that? It's not what I'm looking for. Like, that stage that I just finished is one of the most clever stages in the game. It uses seesaws in a really cool way, but of course we pretty much ignore all of that. We just do not interact with that level's gimmick hardly at all. But,
As you do.
but the first time a bumper in this game has ever killed somebody.
What the frick?
No way. I did have a ton of speed going into that, so I guess that makes sense.
It's like the only functioning bumper in the game.
And then alright, and then I barely didn't have enough speed on my spin dash and just landed at the absolute wrong spot to bounce all the way over the goal. Come on.
That hurts.
This level was going so well yesterday. There we go.
Well,
Okay.
let's cheer you up just a little bit. We got another $10 from Jade Pasadena, not wanting pineapple to be overtaken. $10 for grilled pineapple supremacy.
Cool, cool. This is one of the most important skips in the game, and I very nearly first tried it. That second bounce That would have been so weird if that had made it over. I'm just gonna keep going for this until I get it, because this run is... Certainly, I was surprisingly close to PB pace there in World 7, but now I don't care anymore. There's the skin.
Nice.
Yeah, that's very, very difficult. Looks extremely cool when you get it. That stage is also hard casually, so... Yeah, just a difficult level all around. Even this level looks like I barely overshot where I needed to land. This level looks like something that would take a while to do. But you can just clip off that. Huh?
Oh.
No, you.
No way.
That didn't just work.
You're so goated.
I demand a 5-page essay about why that worked on my desk by the end of the day game.
Okay.
You can't tell me that. I don't even know what I was talking about. I had something else I wanted to bring up. Oh, camera lock.
I was actually like wondering if we were going to talk about that. I was like looking for an in into
Can I
that.
make this to the goal? I almost did. Wow.
What?
Yeah, so camera lock. On certain stages, you may have noticed that I lock the camera in place. There's a dedicated button for it, which is really cool. So it doesn't rotate when I make turns, and that just makes some setups more consistent.
Yeah. Previously in Banana Mania, we would have, in order to lock the camera, we would have to do it at the very start of a level and hold the C stick down, or the right stick, and that is very inconvenient to do for extended periods of time. So the fact that they made it and put it in this game is insane. It's actually like one of the best quality of life features, one of many quality of life features that this game introduces.
This game is phenomenal. Like, it's really good to play, and they added so many quality of life features. Like, they really did listen to the community, and I'm so happy about it.
Yeah, and they're continuing to listen through patches, which
Exactly.
is insane.
Into World 9, there's a really cool strat here that I am going to attempt. Nailed it. I love that strat.
Wow.
It looks so cool. It is slightly faster. Not enough, maybe, to be worth it if you're not really good at it, but it's really cool. Yeah, it saves like half a second at most, usually a little bit less than that. This stage used to be quite difficult because of Baby's high deceleration. He slows down a lot on these slopes very quickly, but there was a recent patch that changed the game. The physics used to run at 50 Hz, and they changed it to 60 Hz. Thank God, it makes the game control so much better. And that, I think a little bit inadvertently, I can save this. Yes!
Wow.
That, I think a little bit inadvertently buffed those dash channels to make them slightly better, so that helps that stage work a little bit more properly now. And this is a great time with like a 30-second level, so this is a great time if our host has anything to say. They might be busy, which is entirely fair. Marathon stuff is a lot of work.
That is real.
Shout out to Midwest Speed Fest. That's the crew that I run with. The marathon group that helped. Marathon that I helped organize. Lovely people, just as they are here at Speed Talk.
Heck.
I love speedrun marathons. They're great. You're telling me I can play Monkey Ball real fast and help raise money for charity? That's awesome. So we're getting into Spiral Zone. And this stage has some really difficult cycle skips. It requires very good knowledge of the game's physics in order to get down. Nailed them, but I still gotta finish it. Alright, good.
Nice.
That saved roughly 11 seconds over playing the stage normally, so a very big skip there. 11 seconds is like a lot for this game.
You're getting better and better at that stage every time I see you play it.
That's the idea.
Cool
Bar
little level here.
graph often trips me up. It's really easy to misjudge my speed and either overshoot or undershoot that. That worked. I'm gonna skip pretty much this whole stage if I can get the setup down. Excellent. First try. Love to see.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that stage can be mean.
Finish off that little lip there on the second square and just get enough height to go right to the goal. This stage is one of the most fun stages on the run. One of my absolute favorites to play.
The ladder, my beloved.
Good little scoop there, land here, and into the goal. That's
Nice.
fine. And that is the end of World 9. There's only one more world left in this run. Hard to believe we're already at the end. 10 stages to go. That was extremely quick. I got very lucky.
Wow.
That stage is essentially RNG. I just throw a spin dash at it and hope it works. It usually does. This one I'm going to use, or combine the spin dash with the dash panel to get a whole bunch of speed. Just gonna fly over the whole stage.
Oh, that was fast.
It's a blast. And this is the slowest level in World 10. There's just some cycles. Some good movement going on, so I'm going to once again lose the spacebar host. I think they're most likely doing audio balancing for the next round or something. Which is entirely fair. So I'm going to just once again tell you all, donate to save the children. I saw exclamation point donate in the chat. You should type that. Follow the link. I
Really
waited
cool if we
maybe a
can get
little
another
bit too
donation
long.
for the run-ins.
Yeah, that would be great. Okay. I feel like I should have recognized that wasn't gonna make it. I probably could have saved it. That's okay then. Oh, I'm alive. Okay. That stage is so finicky. I do not like that level.
Yeah. Even if you make it to the gold platform, like you have the projectiles shooting out from the orb in the center, that always scares me.
This used to be one of the hardest stages in the run. I'm in a really weird spot here.
Ugh.
Can I finish this casually? No, I can't.
Oh.
I hate the ending to this stage. It is so difficult. Especially if you're playing as a character other than Baby, who is going to get more speed from those, What was that bounce? What's going on here? Especially if you're playing as a character other than Baby, who's going to get more speed from those...
Yeah.
Panels. Okay, that went in. A little bit of a shame you didn't get to see the full strat there, but hey, that's why you need to check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Helix13_.
Wow,
where you can see it
nice plug. Smooth plug.
I got it. I know what I'm doing. This is not my first rodeo, alright? This is like my 100th rodeo, and that's not an exaggeration.
I believe it.
A really cool skip right here. Bounce there, into the goal. I love that skip.
Beautiful.
Lonely Goomba in chat saying, I've seen people spend like 30 minutes on that level. Yeah, me too. I did in my casual playthrough.
That one was definitely like the casual killer.
Yeah, this is that stage. That stage Deadline was talking about where Baby's high deceleration will come into play. 'Cause I need to slow down and land on that platform there that I just rolled over. It's quite difficult. Oh, barely made it. Alright.
Oh, lovely. I love that strat.
Warning for attack, time is coming up very soon. There are 2 levels left and one of them is very short. So, this is the short one. We bounce here and we go in the goal. The stage is... It's cool. I like the design, however, it is kind of a joke. You really don't have to play it.
We love stages.
The time will be when I touch the goal, or enter the goal on the stage. We're going to skip most of it, of course, as we do in Monkey Ball. And then we just take these dash panels to the end. Time coming up very soon. And time, a 16:24 is very good.
Wow. GG.
Thank you. I probably just obliterated my estimate. I warned Tech that was going to happen. When I submitted this game, it was very new. This came out on June 25th of this year, so this game was extremely new and I submitted it. So my 42-minute estimate was accurate at the time, but now I can bring it down to probably like 36, 38, so...
That's crazy.
Anyway, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. This game is phenomenal. Please pick it up if you are interested at all in Monkey Ball. I think this is actually a really good entry point to the series. This is a great casual game. There are 100 more levels beyond what you've seen here. There is an online battle mode. There's lots of fun to be had. Customization for the 7 monkeys. Lots of different characters in general. You can see everyone here. These Sonic characters are DLC, and there's more DLC coming in September.
Yeah, we're getting we're getting a Beat from Jet Set Radio and Axel from Crazy Taxi later in September, and then they just like announced more surprise characters later in the year. So this game is definitely seeing a very healthy post-launch update cycle. So
absolutely,
really cool to see.
If you want to get into speedrunning, highly recommend joining our Discord server. I know, everyone says that about their speed game, but I mean, it's a great hub for RTAs, for ILs. The individual level community for this game is very active, by the way. People are really pushing each of these levels individually, trying to get the best time in each of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely hop in. And you can use more than just Baby in those, by the way. There are other characters viable for ILs, so...
yeah. Definitely go check those out. Can't vouch.
Yeah, you can find a link to that Discord at speedrun.com/SMBBR. Stands for Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble, of course. This game is exclusive to Switch right now. We're hoping that we get a PC release. Sega, if you're listening, please and thank you.
Nudge, nudge.
Yeah,
Wink,
hopefully a PC port soon. But yeah, definitely pick up this game if you are at all interested in it. And, you know, keep an eye out for a sale, especially with Black Friday coming up in a few months. I would be shocked if it doesn't go on sale. Sega games always go on sale, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I shouted out my Twitch channel, Helix13_. It's also my Twitter, it's also my YouTube, and whatnot. Check out Deadline stuff, Deadline SMB. I think that's all I got. I shouted out Midwest Speed Fest. Yeah, thank you Speed Dogs for having me. Enjoy the rest of Monkey Block. I hope you all have a great day. I'm gonna go head off to a Rivals 2 tournament, so I'm gonna get out of here. Have a great day, everyone. Trans rights. I'll see y'all later.
Let's go.
Thank you, Helix.